What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. And to start today's video off, I want to ask you guys a couple questions. The first question is, have you ever watched competitive Call of Duty? And if so, when was the last time you watched it? When was the last time you felt engaged with the competitive Call of Duty scene? I honestly think it's been quite a while for me. Realistically, I haven't really cared about competitive Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. Have I watched a little bit of Modern Warfare and a little bit of scrims here and there with Cold War? Of course I have. Because these guys are unbelievable at this game. But at the same time, the community all around Call of Duty and competitive Call of Duty just hasn't seemed as strong as it was in Black Ops 2. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that the games just haven't been as good as Black Ops 2. And realistically, it's hard to hold yourself to that level and that standard, right? You know, I compare it to Halo. I watched a ton of competitive Halo 3. I haven't really watched any other competitive Halo since, because realistically, none of the other games to me feel and play and are as engaging from a viewing standpoint as Halo 3 was. Maybe Halo 2, but even then, Halo 3 has been more recent. And that's the way I feel with Black Ops 2 compared to Call of Duty Cold War or to Modern Warfare 2019 is Black Ops 2 is just more engaging from a viewing standpoint, whether it's the map design, the gun design, the rotation of maps, or just overall the playstyle that was popularized back in 2012, 2013. It's just a more enjoyable game to watch. You know, you don't have people slide canceling around corners. You don't have, these 3 or 4 extremely powerful guns. Yeah, granted, a lot of people use the MSMC, and yeah, a lot of people use the AN94, but the difference was you had a variety of attachments people used. Some people threw on a red dot and a stock, some people used fast mag, whatever it was, there was a variety. But now, because of, you know, the attachment system in Cold War, it's like, oh yeah, we have the AK-47 with these 5 attachments, and oh, the gun's broken now. And that's the problem here, is the competitive scene in general just isn't as fun. And when it came to Modern Warfare 2019, the maps just weren't enjoyable, and you could tell that the pros weren't enjoying the game either, and that's a huge part of it. Back in 2012, 2013, you could tell the community was in love with the game, you could tell the community was engaged with the game, and they were engaged with the community. I still remember when Ferocity won the COD champs that year, and it was one of the biggest things I remember in gaming history. You know, it was a big moment for Call of Duty, and it really felt that that was when Call of Duty was going to get some significant ground in the esports game. It felt that they had laid the foundation for them to actually build some success. Unfortunately, because of subsequent releases, you know, came out with Ghost the next year, that wasn't very popular. Then Black Ops 3 came out, and honestly, Black Ops 3 is a fine game, but having things like Specialist in the game just made it so different from a competitive aspect that it wasn't as good or as engaging to watch as a viewer, because at any point something could completely change the game. And to me, I'm there to watch these guys play at the highest of heights, watch their skill. I couldn't care less about a Specialist system. And that's just the way I felt. And realistically, the map design just wasn't as good as what it was in Black Ops 2. It's still better than what we have in Cold War, and it's more engaging, but overall it just wasn't as good. And that decline continued. You know, I think I watched a little bit of World War II, but even then, World War II wasn't that fantastic. So I'm just wondering, is Call of Duty or competitive Call of Duty in danger? Are we going to be at the precipice where it could just be completely extinct? Like, unless we get a banger game in 2021, which it doesn't sound like it's going to be, I don't know if Call of Duty can come back from that. I really don't know. Because, frankly, competitive Call of Duty needs a bit of a boost right now, and it needs a good game to get that boost, and it needs community engagement. And all I see, whether it's on YouTube or on subreddit, is people frustrated with this game, people disappointed with the franchise and where it's going. And I can't disagree with them at this point. I'm disappointed too. I'm frustrated. I'm fed up. But I miss the good days, the good old days of the multiplayer being engaging, the competitive scene being engaging, and actually wanting to watch these unbelievable players. Like, I'm not taking anything away from the current pros of Call of Duty. They are pros for a reason. They are the best players in the world. But the problem is right now, competitive COD just isn't enjoyable to watch for me personally. So what I want to hear from you guys, I want to hear, do you guys think competitive Call of Duty is engaging? Do you think it's fun? Do you think it's enjoyable? Do you think that Black Ops Cold War is a great game for competitive Call of Duty? Or do you want to see it improved? Because frankly, for me, I want a better game. And honestly, I think if we get a better Call of Duty game, the esports community can grow. And if the esports community can grow, then Activision can support it and we can get better games as a result. And I really think that the pros are big voices to making our games better. And I think that they can help. Now, granted, something a pro says isn't going to apply to everybody. This isn't an umbrella thing. This isn't a blanket situation. I understand that pros are going to have different views than the average player. They're going to have different views than the new player. But being able to put in certain aspects into your game that both, accompany and promote or help out your best players and your worst players is super awesome. A pick 10 system is great. A score streak system is great. It helps out both subsections of the community. And I would really like to see them try to grow the esports community again. And that's what I want to see for Call of Duty. And that's what I'd love to see moving forward. So let's try to find a way to grow the esports community. So I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.